Yesterday, Councilwoman Karen Gibson, she held a town hall meeting, the first of two, another one tonight at 6:30 over at Lake Ridge United Methodist Church. About 50 people or so, according to the AJ, showed up to last night's meeting. Gibson's town hall meeting was a bit rowdier than previous ones, hosted by Mayor Glenn Robertson. Voices were sometimes raised. People openly criticizing the council and city staff. There was arguing when city staff presented the reasoning behind the rates. Gibson, one of two council members on the Stormwater Committee, began the meeting by addressing the rates. She agreed that the rates needed to be corrected, but stressed the new rates approved by the council were not a mistake. So we're looking at it, trying to figure out what needs to be done. Councilwoman Gibson said, quote, "Give us a chance to look at it, give us a chance to fix it and tweak it. Well, we knew going into this that we were going to have to tweak it. We didn't realize that we'd have to do it 25 days after it started." Gibson also stressed the reasoning behind the new rates. She said the rates were to correct the inequality seen under the previous rate system, and to make sure the city can collect $24 million a year it needs to pay off debt accumulated as the result of stormwater projects. So that from the AJ. New rate structure based on impervious land, the previous structure based on the number of meters on a property, while some smaller property saw reduced bills. Many, including churches with parking lots, saw a steep increase. Some people, businesses, paying up to $680 per month, a capped rate for non-residential customers. There are some people saying we don't need to have a capped rate at all. So that happening last night. Another meeting tonight, and I would encourage people again to show up. You know, if you weren't able to last night, or maybe you forgot, you got another chance tonight to go and have your voice heard by members of the City Council. 770-5790, toll free, 1-800-687-0790. Let's go to the phones. Michael, you're on KFYO.
Good morning. That meeting lasted almost 3 hours last night.
Wow.
And it was pretty interesting, but mainly why I was calling, other than to encourage people, because the more people will speak out, both tonight and particularly, even more so since the whole council will be there on Thursday night, that's when we really need folks to sign up at 5 o'clock and speak, because they're going to be considering some things. I'm having a meeting today, but it's more of a private meeting. If anybody's interested, they can call me. But we're going to look into the local government code guidelines, which the council's going to consider in executive session. But the main reason that I called this morning, Karen kind of misspoke last night when somebody asked how much the debt was, and she said $24 million. Well, that's this year's budget for the stormwater utility. The actual debt, if you include street repairs of $28 million, is $142.3 million.
That's just a drop.
We wouldn't be discussing this at all if it was only $24 million. We could figure out how to manage it. But anyway, there's some aspects in this local government code that I think is going to limit what all they can, no pun intended, dump into this utility. So no. We're having a meeting ourselves on it today, and gathered up a bunch of people last night who were down there that are also interested in visiting.
It lasted 3 hours last night?
Pretty close. Of course, it didn't quite last that long, but I lasted that long.
That's a long meeting there. Michael, thanks for the call. Appreciate it.
People can come and go, but unless people speak out, they think it's just a few people who are complaining.
Exactly. Yeah.
So anyway, take care.
Yeah, and that's why you need to show up to City Hall. Town hall meetings are good. Definitely show up. City Hall, that's when the rest of the council members who, and I honestly, on an issue like this, I think the other council members, it would have been wise for them to hold town hall meetings. I think it would have been very wise for every council member to hold a town hall meeting. Even if you're just doing it for show and you don't want to be there, you need to hear from the citizens. I think every council member should have regular town hall meetings. the mayor has, coffee with the mayor, and I can't remember how often they do, but it's almost monthly, if not twice a month, that the mayor has these coffee with the mayor town hall meeting. And they're in the morning, but it's good. People show up. I think every council member should be having town hall meetings. Wouldn't it be great to have all these council members doing one town hall meeting a month? Hearing from the citizens, being accessible to all the citizens in their district. I mean, I think that would be, that'd be fantastic. I know they're busy. I know they got stuff going on, but, at least Karen Gibson holding 2 town hall meetings, the mayor having 1 town hall meeting, over this issue. And it's an issue that affects a lot of people. It's an issue that has a lot of people upset. A lot of, key business owners who are upset. A lot of business owners who are just upset. So it would have been nice to see other council members hold me. I don't think any of the liberal council members held any town hall meetings. Don't think any of them did. Not surprising there at all. Did Victor hold any town hall? No. Floyd Price and Luttrell, anything but Joy, did she hold a town hall meeting? No. Well, that's not shocking. 770-5790 toll free, 1-800-687-079.